Good morning, good morning, good morning, Susan. How you doing, sis? Oh, you know what song just came on? And it gave me something to talk about. That's just the song that came on. Something to talk about. Let's start by talking about how tonight we are going to get together after the mass singer, and we're going to talk about it. See if we can unmask them early. I want to unmask them. And then I'm like, oh, what if I listen and it don't matter if I switch up, but I'm definitely gonna have fun with this. And I'm gonna enjoy this is gonna something that we can laugh together while we're doing too. You know what I mean? Not just review. We're here to laugh, like, because it's gonna be funny. Because I might say, "Oh my goodness, I think it's Billy Idol." Well, no, I don't know, and it's not. Or I might think it's an actor and be stuck on, "Oh, that's Kevin Hart. I know it's Kevin Hart. I know it's Kevin Hart." I want to enjoy that. I want to enjoy seeing the different people. Because think about it. If all of us say something different, Susan, about who we think it is, then we know only one can be right. It's only going to be one person. So I'm excited about that today. I'm actually getting ready to do my last errands and stuff because, tomorrow's my long old flight. Well, my flight ain't long, but, my long trip. Um, so I'm gonna get up and like I said, I'm definitely gonna do videos and go live. So it's gonna be lives and videos. And I was thinking, I don't think I'm gonna take my laptop because see, it's that layover that makes me not want anything to happen. Like I said, I don't even think about it. I don't think about the time. Not even layover, well that stop. Just that it is a layover. Oh, it's too much. And it's so funny. That's why you be careful what you talk about. The last time I had, before I even got this, we were talking about flights one day, and I said, "Oh, I just don't do. I like a straight shot. I only fly straight shots. Don't fly no other way. No other. I'm not. I don't want the stops. It's too much up and down. But look at me now. Look at me now. But yeah, how is everybody doing? Sorry, Susan. I'm trying to send this to my community walk. There's no misery to figure out. Let's get one something to talk about. Yeah, there we go. I just wanted to put it on my community walk. Now I can see what you're saying, Susan. Hey, Ron, hey, Brian, how you doing? How you doing? How is your Wednesday going? Like I said, you know what, guys? I'm so glad that my flight out of here is at 11 because in the morning when I get up, I kid y'all not, for the first couple of hours, my eyes are terrible. Like they feel itchy, like allergy. They feel itchy. They feel like, you know what I mean? Oh, they just aggravate. Everything I do is going to irritate them. So sometimes I literally just have to rinse them just to make them feel a little better. Because, they just feel irritated. And so I'm like, oh, I'm so glad that my flight out tomorrow isn't, late. I mean, early. Because if it was, then, my eyes would be killing me. Now, my flight out, I leave at 6 in the morning from Georgia. It's a straight flight, though, thank God, back to Chicago. And I leave at 6. So most likely, so my eyes don't irritate me, I'm either going to go to sleep early in the day, where I'm sleeping during the day or whatever, so that at night I'm up, so that my eyes aren't bothering me. Because if I go to sleep and I wake up to get to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning, because y'all know how big Atlanta's airport is, you getting on trains. You know what I mean? Next stop, yo stop. You know what I mean? You going to A, B, C, D. E, F, G. I said, wait a minute. But so I need my eyes to be good. You know what I mean? Just like even tomorrow, I was going to leave the airport and do something because I'm like 5 hours is a long time. But then when I thought about going back in, going through TSA, blah, blah, blah. So I said, well, I'm going into, Orlando International. So it should be something in there. It should be a nice ceremony, I guess, to make the time go fast. Whatever makes the time go fast. But honey, I don't care if it's the international airport. If I get there and I look and TSA is clear, I might have to be out the building for a minute. I might have to step outside of the airport. Y'all know I'll try it. Oh, who has a new mic? I have a mic. I've used it before. I just don't use it that often because it's not really the mic I want, and in the stand I want. Just it wasn't the one I want. It's definitely a mic. Hey, the artsy nurse, how you doing? I missed saying hello to you the other day. Sometimes when I go to replay, not all the time, when I go and replay, I like to go in the chat and look over. Like I said, not to see what I missed that was messy or nothing like that, but to see who I missed. Because sometimes you're sitting here talking, so I'm listening to the live and I'm saying, wait, you didn't say, hey, artsy nurse. I don't want, you know what I mean? I don't want nobody to think I'm missing them, ignoring them. You ever been in the chat and you feel like, dang, are they speaking to everybody but me? Are they going over my comments? I mean, because I ain't saying nothing wrong. Am I not in their in crowd? You up in here wearing a crown, showing respect. Oh, you in the in crowd up in here. You are part of the cool kids. Like you are doing it because you could be up in here acting as if they're food, showing your royal ass. Because sometimes we do it. We show our royal ass. Hey, KT, happy Wednesday. Hey, my Marianne, I'm doing good. I don't think I've cursed yet. I might have. I might have. It's him, his name. So, hey, man, how you doing? Is that my Tina? Hey, sis, my chef of my Greek desires. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I love when people are into their culture and they invite you into showing you their foods. Oh, it just is a beautiful thing. Like I said, I'll probably never be able to name all the foods, but I love when I get around somebody and they give you their traditional dishes and things that they celebrate, and they say, "Man, you celebrating with me? I love it. I love it, and I'm greedy, and I love taste, and it's good. Oh, we winning. We are winning. Hashtag winning." But yeah, so like I said, today is just get last minute things done. Did I say hey to my mayor? Hey mayor, in case I missed. But Susan, I hope I said hey. Queen of Sheba, how you doing? But yeah, I said let me come live right now because when you're telling a journey, see now on the blogging side, I'm sure I would just record a bunch of stuff. See, I gotta understand that like vlogging or whatever. Would I record a bunch of stuff and then just break down? Because sometimes I do that. There's times I don't come live and there's just moments I might record. Shit, I might record on my phone, laying in the bed, you know what I mean? Thinking like when I'm down. Because these are real moments. Real moments. This is not when you was down, it's did you get up? You know what I mean? We gotta get up. When Aaliyah said it first, I said, girl, you ain't lying. I got to pick myself up and try again. I said, girl, I got to do it. I might not that often. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. Please. You can lay down. Yeah, I hope I didn't miss anyone. Just making sure, Tina, Sue, you're always on top of it. Speaking to everyone, like I said, sometimes I'm talking and I look down at the chat. And when I look and then I'm going up, I go too fast and I miss people. And oh, how did I not say hello? I was going on a hello campaign tour yesterday in my comments. Hey, I'm sorry I missed you. How did I miss you? I was blocking Susan. I blocked one of Susan's comments. I was like, how did I do that? Well, we blame that on Nino, remember? I took all blame off me and I put it all on him. Remember that? That's what I had did. I blamed it for him that day because he was all on my lap. And I said, look, you gonna start some more stuff. Just like Michael Jackson. Go back to laying down. You want to be starting something. You got to be starting something. You want to. Come on, baby. All right, I got bubs. But yeah, so I got to do that. Of course, hanging with my bubs. But I know he could. Like, you gotta come here, yeah. Now watch this. Let's say hello. He gonna go act like he don't know you. Ugh. Yeah, you saying hello to everybody? Hey, no, not sniffing at stuff over here. You saying hello to everybody? Are you telling them how much you love them? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now you like, what? No, 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 no. We talked about this. You are not going to see World. No, that's not happening. No, Baba, Baba, no, no, no. It's not a fish party. Those are animals we love. They're pets, like you. Oh, Baba. But let me go back. That's the problem. You can't tell, just like your kids. You can't be like, this is your day. Because they'll be like, oh, yeah, everything is. And you be like, I mean, it's your day to an extent. Yeah, I know I love my bubs. But you know, you can't say his name too many times without him appearing. He's like Candyman. So you say Baba, 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 and he'd be right there. Baba. Or doing something. Give it to me. You do about this stuff. That's what I told my brother I'm also do. When I go to get his food, like I said, I'm not leaving forever. I'm going to be gone a couple of days. But I want to make sure he's straight. When I go to get his stuff, and I have to get him a new collar because I noticed that in his other collar, I just didn't like that. So I'm like, I got to get him a new collar because I want him to be secure. Because, you know, the way my mind works, if I don't, while I'm gone, all I'm going to think about is that collar. And how this, you know, sometimes you just worry or something. Oh my God, what if this happens? What if this happens? What if this? And you don't worry yourself. And then sometimes I tell myself, well, I'm always prepared. I plan for the worst, hoping for the best. You know what I mean? But I just know, just be prepared. Be prepared to know that anything can happen at any time. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean bad things. That doesn't have to be the worst, but anything. So just be able to adapt. What are you doing, Baba? Nina, what are you doing? He said, "No, no, Jack, what are you doing?" He said, what are you doing? But yeah, but other than that, I just want to make sure I have everything. I want to make sure I have my Dramamine. I want to make sure I have everything I need. What's up, Just Dome? How you doing? How you doing? Let me go back in here. I just glanced up and saw your name. I don't want to miss no. I know I ain't missed my sister's hand. Because I got to talk about that food. Okay, say I want to make sure I don't want to miss nobody. When I watch this replay, I better be like I spoke. That is exactly what I want to know I did. Snuggle Bunny, how you doing? I want to make sure I spoke. That's the least we can do. You ever spoke to somebody and they don't speak back? Hey, how you doing? You think, what would it have took for you to say hello? Like, and what was the offense with hello? So I used to get mad. Like I honestly used to be one of the people like, hey, how you doing? They don't say nothing. I'm like, man, fuck you. You know? Now you see how to flip from a good gesture to an asshole. You know, I'm instantly like, hey, how you doing? Well, I hope your day is as shitty as you are. You know, I would say shit like that. You know what I mean? I hope you get back. What? Why? Nowadays, I say hello, we're looking for nothing back. But when you get a smile or anything, so now I take a good gesture. I take that you said hello and they smiled a little. You know what I mean? I take that you said hello and they nodded their head. I take it like when you say good morning to somebody and they say GM. You know what I mean? I've done it before. The eyes get. I used to hate GM till I decided one. It was funny when my sister said I hate when somebody said GM, so I used to joke with her in the morning. GM. And then shit, when my eyes got bad and you wanted to shorten a text, I said GM me shit. GM. GM. Because trust me, if I didn't know I had speech Impediments. If I didn't know I had them in real life, boy, go get into talking to Siri. And she'll be like, I'm gonna need, I'll be like, Siri, I can come out the ebonics, but sometimes you're gonna catch it. And she's gonna be like, wait, is that what you said? I'm like, no, it's not. That don't hurt me. But yeah, no, guys, I cannot wait for tomorrow. I cannot wait for tomorrow. Cause like I told y'all, it's like a day I'm going to get a tattoo. Sorry, all these tampons. That's great. But anyway, y'all don't see him. I see the pop-ups. But I can't wait for tomorrow because like I told y'all, airplanes to me are like tattoos. They are therapy. They give me a peace. You know, they really do. And it's so funny because once it was my biggest fear. Like I told you, I couldn't drive past airports without getting the bubble guts. You know what I mean? Like I was petrified. It's just a big, big thing. Now I sit at airports and sit by the window and stare at all the different planes coming in, going out, pulling up, pulling. You know what I'm saying? And I think I never would have did this before. Mm-mm. I never would have did this. Hold on, you being such a good boy, Baba. Did they just walk down and you didn't say a word? That's my good boy, Baba. That just made me so proud of you that I could not notice. I could not see you, Baba. I could not. I had to see. That made me so proud of you, Baba. And you did it on your own. I didn't have to say nothing. You look so naked without a collar. Oh, I must get you my Baba a new collar. I must. But anyway, did y'all hear that? People just walk past loud. It didn't make a sound. That's what I told you. I told you sometimes you gotta be the secret weapon. Release the secret weapon. Remember that on American Tail? And they had made that big old cat. She released. Y'all probably like, what is she talking about? If you say, Bubba, I'm not about to play. Bubba. Well, you finished. Oh. Oh. You just ate my arm, y'all. No, Bubba, I don't want to keep playing. Bubba, everybody. Bubba. Now, how do we go from eating my arm to getting rubbed? So you think if you eat my arm that I'm going to rub you? And of course you do, because you do that, and then I rub you. So you did what are you chewing my arm into a little rub? Now you're snoring. You're not asleep, Bubba. How is he snoring? You are so now you're awake. It's over. It's over. Goodbye. Yeah. Welcome to As the Bubba Turns. You've just got a sneak peek into the soap opera called Bubba. And it's starring Bubba. It's all about Bubba. Even when I'm talking, it's Bubba. Can't wait. I don't even remember what I was talking about. My God. It's like, and I think sometimes, like, I know some people probably would think, like, oh, that's all we're going oh, that's all it's personal. And I'm just so glad it's not their life. And I'm just so glad that's not how I feel. You know what I mean? I'm so glad. I'm glad that I finally could see the forest because I started worrying about the trees. And then when I saw the trees, I realized that's what made the forest, and it was part of the beauty, you know. So anyway, Baba too much. Y'all know it already. Let me see what y'all saying. Cause y'all should be saying free daddy. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. You know what? And I don't sit on pins and needles waiting for anything. Let me tell you something. Once anyone tells me they think they have leverage over me, they gave me the power to take it back. There's anything you ever gonna drop on me. That's like if I knew somebody was going, oh my God, or just use this, I'm cheating on somebody, and somebody was gonna go and tell them, and oh my God, I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, what I'm gonna do when they tell them? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell them first. And here's the thing, even if they weren't, I'm taking away the power for them to be able to do that to me. I wish somebody would call me and be like, if you don't do this, I'm going to do this. You know what I'm gonna tell them? Don't you know bad boys move in silence? Thank you for giving me your game plan. Or I'm gonna say nothing, but okay. But I still know your strategy now. You don't know mine. You don't know mine. You took the power. Like I tell you, anything I say out my mouth, once I've released it, someone to think they could take the power of taking it and making it something like, it was my shame. I said it. So here's what the most I can say. Maybe I said it wrong. Maybe I said it at that moment in a hurt place. But I said it. It's just that simple. And anybody who is, anybody, even if it's me, anybody, when I say anybody, y'all, the first person I'm talking about is me always. Anybody who gets thrills out of having people nervous of the fact that they could demolish them, then I wonder, do any of these people believe in a higher being? Because if you think that you ever have the power to destroy somebody, then you must be some kind of guy. Destroy him? Destroy him? You have the power to destroy people as far as when a person is hurt so much that you are just the straw that broke them. It wasn't just you alone. You were just the straw that broke them. But once again, I ask, if you believe in anything higher than you, or if you believe in yourself to be such a higher being, why is that how you feel you need to solve things? I need to destroy them. Why? If they so beneath me, I need them done or whatever. I'm gonna get away from them. But if they're so bad, it's something that could save people. If I let it out, then let it out. Why is it that people will do that? People will come tell you somebody's secrets about their family, but they won't tell you that there's a racist amongst. People will come and tell you some dirt about who somebody's sleeping with, but they won't tell you it's somebody who's pulling up at people's crib. Even if they ain't saying nothing. That's some dangerous shit. We'll be talking about who said what about they kids. Some of the people talking about, I never say that about my kids because I never would say that and I never would have ever did that. And if I was in that situation, I wouldn't do that with my kids. I wouldn't dare do that. But I can guarantee if we could talk to your kids one day, and I'm talking about just even if they're young now and we wait till they're adults, they're gonna name things you did wrong. And those are things you can fix and worry about. You can't worry about fixing somebody else's parenting. None of us are perfect. Hold on one second. Hey sis. I, mm, mm, I knew I could hear him. I said, I know that's about to be a long one. I could tell it's a long conversation. But I'm actually live right now. But that's okay. That's okay because we was running our mouth before. But I'm gonna call you back. And the good thing is I'll be out there to mirror. Okay. Yes, I'll be out there in the mirror. I'm like, oh, they're so lucky we ain't going to the spa. Because they sound like a spa day Friday. Oh, my Jesus. But we'll talk about that. Look, we'll talk about that later. All right, love, sis. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. But, oh, what am I talking about? Oh, yeah, people on here, I'm not on here, just in life, to think you got, like I said, I got some dirt on people that could confidentially, I know for a fact, break them. That's not what I do. I'm not talking about on YouTube. I'm talking about real life. Why would I want to break them? Why would I want to see them so weak they might give up? Why? Why? It's just like how I started turning on how I felt about the death penalty. I thought I want them to suffer and live. Because see, while they on death row, they get to be isolated from everybody. No, I need them in gin pop every day. I need every day for them. If they so tough, they so rugged, I need them to be right there in the center of everybody else who's just so tough. And so that's why I say you gotta live. And I don't know, because I want you to learn. And I hope you're just not destroying people once again. If somebody is such a virus that I don't give a damn what they got on people, but they are just out to destroy, that's not a good thing. I mean, damn, you could talk about somebody, you can bust them out, you could roast them, you can, you know what I mean, you can do any of that, Jones them, whatever you're calling it this day. Drag them, smack them, you can do it. It depends on where the drag is. So now if they dragging out you and they all in your personal shit, hey, no rules to this shit. But if they not, if they in the corner like this, then you just a bully if you still beating their ass. You knocked them out, okay? You knocked them down. We get it. We get it. They're scared of you. We get it. Because when you do that to people, like if I'm going to you like, hey, I got something on you, I'm gonna let it out. I must think you scared of me. I must think, you know what I mean? I must think I'm ruling somewhere the shivers in your life. I don't want you scared of me. I want you to respect me enough to either act like you got some sense or just move around. Because that's what I'm doing with you. I ain't scared of nobody. That's what I'm doing. I'm saying, oh, I'm giving enough respect. Cause see, respect go both ways, but you got to remember sometimes when you're throwing it bad, you end up getting yourself disrespected for no reason. Not even nothing really even happened. Now people out here just disrespecting me. You know what I mean? No, I'm a little smarter than that. I'm a little better than that. But yeah, like I said, some stuff just don't move me, and I'm way too grown to get excited about just the darkest secrets on somebody. Boo. If you're not telling me the darkest secrets they doing on here that we need to get stopped, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you want to tell me they secrets about their family? I don't care. Who don't have family secrets? Who don't have tragedy or a drug addict somewhere in their family? Who don't have, you know what I mean? What country y'all live in? Because I know which one I live in. And the one I live in, everything we talking about is millions of people that fit that same category. So when we speak it, we speaking of millions. And like I said, I know we all probably done said some dumb shit. Shit, we done said it on here, some dumb shit. And we got it on the internet with people screenshotting it for life and we don't seem to care. But you want me to believe that people were sitting at their homes or in their regular life and never said no dumb shit? Never did no dumb shit? Come on. Statistics show I'd be wrong to think that. Stats will tell me different. Cause no, they gonna done did some dumb shit. Who don't got a pass? Hold on, everybody up in here with squeaky clean record. Cause even if you was born in 1930, being bad might have been chewing gum in the movie theater. You did it. You get what I'm saying? Like, what was your badge? You might have did something. You know, I'm making that up, but it could have been. I don't know. I don't know. You might have snuck out one day. You might have ran off and got married because you was in La La Love. You might have had a kid out of wedlock into somebody that was the bad. You was a sinner. You was a shame. You was a disrespect. You was a disgrace. You was unwanted. And it made some mothers be mothers like that, where you already felt you wasn't shit. So how do you want to believe you was empowering your children when you couldn't even empower yourself? So I'm not here to shame nobody for no mistakes. If I can't give you no wisdom or I can't nothing else, I'm gonna move around this shit. Because what am I bringing to that table? More pain? Oh, hold on, this is something that hurts you. So let me throw it at you so I can hurt you more. Here's some more cyanide at this table. Well, I don't want to be a part of this shit. Everybody got some dirt. And the funny thing is, if you start telling your dirt, people think you're fishing for a story. You're trying to get some clout. You're trying to do. But if somebody else tell you a story, everybody want to say, "Oh my God, they keep the dirt." Because you can't win in a world that already done prejudged you. You can't win in a world that already got the answer and decided what you saying, what it meant, what you did, what you was before you got on here. Like I said, the last person you slept with, you know what I mean? What's in your stomach, the color of your poop. I mean, they know everything. They know everything. They know everything. They know who's gonna be flying my plane tomorrow. I don't even know. I don't even know. They telling me it's a to be announced. You telling me you know. They know everything. They know everything. You know how you know when you ain't gonna win a fight? You could be sitting there. One, you don't get to talk. Two, you could be sitting there debunking everything said, and it'll still be people in there like. So I don't see how you gonna get out of this. And you think, me neither. Because I just gave you the truth. And y'all all still chanting I'm guilty. You know, and people in jail, I mean, there's a lot of people in jail because they're guilty. But do you know that there's a lot of people who were innocent? And but there was a whole jury who said they couldn't see no other way. So you gotta know this. What word y'all living again? I need to know. Because the one I know showed me already that that's how some people gonna be. Oh well. Oh well. Remember this YouTube. So everybody looking, they looking for your dirt before and they don't look. I guess. I guess when you're dirty motherfucker, you wanna stay in the dirt. But y'all don't know. And I don't just even mean like I'm not even talking me, I'm just talking real life. Sometimes you open up cans of worms that's bigger than who you looking for. You gotta know that too. And sometimes we open up shit that at the end you can never close it because it was Pandora's box. And that's what we not getting. Because remember, all y'all people don't know each other for real. So how do you know what I'm attached to? Hmm. How do you know when you open that door, it don't open the door? And I done heard everything on here. People, oh, they attached to the mafia. Oh, they did. Oh, they that. Well, if all these things are true, then some people gonna just be getting X'd out because you got their name out here. Cause you done got into some goofy shit that ain't got nothing to do with them, and now they name it. So these are Pandora's boxes in the real world. In the real world, and that's why people say don't go real because in their idea it just don't hit real life, but then it's all real life. You all can't take it back. I can't cut you and take back the fact you cut. I can apologize. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you're always going to have a cut because I cut you. If I pop you, you going to ever be able to take out the fact that the bullet went through him? You think that ever goes away? Some people, the bullet live in them forever. You think that ever goes away? If I hurt your kids and we say sorry and I buy them a whole trip to Disneyland, you think he ever takes it away? Mm-mm. 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 If you disrespect that, think I ever forget? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Everybody want to say who a bad mama and who not. Yeah, I mean, to me, the bad mamas I'm gonna talk about are the ones that are destroying kids. I'm definitely gonna say it. You're destroying that kid, and you think it's gonna make a you 2.0? It's gonna make a you 4.0. And who's to say it was built to make it like that? Because remember, that was your life that made you like that. And outside of coming out of you, these kids didn't live your life. They don't have to carry your burdens in your bag. But some of them sitting right now, your kids are watching your burdens in your bag. They watching your pain and your suffer. They watching how you deal and you fight. And they're gonna take their ass into this crazy world and go try to fight like that. And they're gonna realize it's nothing but real life out here. Don't know, ain't no do-overs. Like I said, I want people to go wear the shirts of what they do on that represent them. The stuff that got them big, the stuff that got them monetized, the stuff that got them famous. Put it on a shirt. It's so good. Put it on a shirt. I did this shit on YouTube, and this is what I'm known for. Sometimes my name come up with this attached to it, and it's not gonna look good no more. Cause now the masses is gonna find you. Like when you walking in the store, I'm like, what that make you cool? They gonna be, hey, they gonna go viral on taking pictures of your goofy ass walking around in this shirt. I say gonna be saying like, you do what? Oh, okay. How much you making a month off this? You know what I mean? And if you ain't saying some more, man, I'm making 16,000 a month. I'm making 25,000 a month. It's gonna be something like, oh, okay. When you saying I'm making like 2,500 a month, they gonna tell you gonna get a job at Burger King and make more motherfucking money than that. They paying $15 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like you could work full time, and make that at Burger King. And at least what I know is that you work to make sure you make some money. It was some earnest money you brought in. I'm gonna know that about you. But if you come on here and you sing and dance and you know what I mean? You're chucking and jiving and you're doing all this other bullshit. Just like I told y'all, all those words coon on it. That's some disrespectful shit. So if I ever said it about somebody, trust me, I wouldn't be saying it like we homies. The things we do on here. That's why I'm gonna get a shirt. I'm gonna get a shirt. Is a house Negro a term of endearment with blacks? People gonna be smacking the shit out of me. I mean, of all races, it's gonna be whites, blacks, Hispanics, everybody. What you think? Then on the back of it, I'm gonna say I learned that on YouTube. I learned on YouTube if I get mad at you, I should go find pictures of your kids and put that shit all over the internet, even if they let it. That's what I learned on YouTube. And I'm gonna see how many people walk up to me and be like, I wish you would get my kids. I wish my kids would be in your conversation. You know, but let's put it on a shirt. I want to say I came on YouTube and I said, fuck fighting. I'm just gonna give love. That don't mean fighting's gonna stop. I'm talking about what I'm saying. I'm saying fuck fight. But if you think it mean I won't fight, now if I put that on shirt, you know people gonna come up and say, "You ain't lying, sister. I need to get me one of them shirts, sister. You ain't lying. Fuck fighting, but I'll knock a motherfucker out." You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? If I get that shirt, would I be bad? If I say, "Hey y'all, I'm spreading love because hate tried to take me down," then somebody gonna be like, "Oh, bitch, who you think you is, Gandhi, bitch?" What? What? If I say I got this shit from the dirt, somebody gonna say, "Oh, bitch, who you think you better than, bitch?" But if I say, "Hey, I said the N word, but I really didn't mean it. Hey, I was calling Mexicans this, and I really, you know what I mean, I didn't really mean." Hey, people gonna be getting into it with me all over. That's why I dare somebody. I dare somebody. Go put on your shirt what you did that's so big on here that you brag and boast about that we talk about for 2, 3 years, and go see what it does for you in the world. I mean, wear it every time you go live. See what it does. You'll go viral. Oh, one of you'll go viral. For how many times people was kicking your ass up and down the street. Some of y'all might not even make it back home with the shirts that represent what you are. Just, I mean, do what you're doing it. Stand in it. I mean, stand in it like you in a motherfucking function. Stand in it like a goal. Stand in it like a, you know what I'm saying? In it. I want you to stand in it. You know what I mean? But they won't. They'll get mad if you wore the shirt around them. He'd be like, "This what make you cool on YouTube, right? Can't we wear it outside? We number one." And have an arrow point like, "This mofo is what we've been talking about them for 10 months on YouTube is this." And I'm gonna have an arrow. They'll be running from me all day. The fuck out of here. That's what I said. People be running around here like they so big and bad. You well, stand in it. Stand in it. Stand in it. Stand all the way in it. G5. Hey, sis. How you doing? Hey, Steven. Oh, that's okay. You on time. I used to tell people when I was always late, because I'm always late. Sometimes I'm late coming up here, Steven. And I always tell people I was right on time. That was my moment to come in. That was my moment. I was being in that moment. So there I go. Here I am. Hey, I be me. You heard? How you doing? See, I be missing people because I be running my mouth. I be running my mouth, but I want to make sure I say, hey, hey, hey. But yeah, but that's the stuff you be seeing on here. You're like, oh, okay, I guess. I guess it's cool. It depends on who thinks cool. That's cool. I'm not knocking you if you think it's cool to be all up in some bullshit and bring a bunch of people that if you really went and go sit down with your family and say, oh, by the way, I want to let you know it's people that brought you on the internet. They've called you ugly, fat, nothing. You know what I mean? They brought up the fact that you got children. And they know your children's name. They know your husband's name. They know you used to work for AT&T. You know what I mean? They know you made tuna casserole last weekend because you be shopping over at Kroger's. And your family would be like, if you don't get the fuck off the internet, I'm gonna come on the internet and tell everybody every dark secret. And that's how you get these family members that come on the internet because they be like, what is going on with you? You on this motherfucker acting a fool. Grandma would flip in her grave. Papa is going berserk. Uncle Willie is about to snap. And it's some people's family gonna say, hey Joe, you know, half us on papers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we on this case, that case. I'm talking some gonna be on there, they snitching. Some gonna be on there, they on the run. Some gonna be on whatever, because it's a real world and you're really connected to other people. And you a real boss, you protect what's yours. So he's like, hey, if you got something with me, come for me. Come like nothing exists. I'm not finna lie and tell you my whole family dead. I'm not finna tell you, oh, my family ain't shit. We ain't no. I'm gonna tell you, hey, I promise you this. Ain't a mofo in my family. Period. To the OGs, to the oldest ones, that will not protect the kingdom in my family, in my family's name. And that's just a fact. And that's my friends. That's what's all surround me because I run with nothing but kings and queens. And you got to know that. And by knowing that it's all kings and queens, you got to know that even in the royal family, that sometimes people fuck up and things happen. You know, sometimes it happens because it's life. Such is life. Just like as a parent, sometimes your kid might end up on drugs. Your kid might end up for you picking a sexuality you don't like. Your kids might end up with somebody you don't even care for whatsoever. Your kids might go sometimes and not call you every day when you think I can't even not think about you every day. Does that make me a bad parent? No, that means that I am a part of this here thing called life. And if I could have it the way I wanted, it would never have happened any of these ways. So you wouldn't have anything to talk about. But if you think it ain't beat me up already, then here's what beats me up more than anything. Just what you're doing right now, what people would do, what people gonna say, how people gonna treat my family, my child, me if they knew. Fuck them, because it ain't gonna be worse than when it was going on. On them nights I couldn't sleep if my kid was on drugs. On them nights I thought that I can't lose them. I will not bury them. For those who did, for anything else, trust me, nothing was worse than that. And anybody who would dare to try to take you back there, dare to try to make you feel that, then you got to know that they're in a place that is so dark that to them, they just, I guess, want company. And hell yeah, misery always wants company because it gets lonely at the bottom. It gets lonely in the dark. And the day when you in the dark, you don't realize it's 1,000 motherfuckers next to you. But it is so dark, you feel all by yourself. When you're sitting there drinking yourself into oblivion, I'm sure it's not by yourself. Because it's a million miles in that dark wood, you going the same place. There's a million mothers crying and saying, I wish somebody understood. I wish I could talk to somebody and they not judge me. I wish I didn't have to go get in a group with just a bunch of strangers so I could tell my story and not worry about it coming back in my neighborhood. I wish I wasn't a whisper in the grocery store in my community. I would, come on, y'all. Somebody tell me they don't. I ain't the only one. I ain't the only one. When whispers, how you doing? I ain't the only one. We know what it's like. We know what it's like. Mm. And look at you, Stephen. You're in here and you're still giving love and you're checking on your health. That's what I said. There's people out here and they still saying, I'm going to give it a chance. You know, we out here faking about racism. Do you know there's actually probably people in here who grew up and that's what they saw? But they're not that. And they could be. And they're in here and now they being put in a seat with people who choose to be that. Because if it's what it had to be, they'd be that. And they're not. So it's a choice. So I don't got time to see who doing the bullshit and ain't not happening. I got time to see the ones who are actually wearing the crowns. And that's all over here and I want to just see the crown. That's what I'm gonna notice you by the crown. Cause it's easy out here to be a mess. It's easy out here to act a fool. It's easy out here to let your pain off, especially on the internet. Cause you could tell yourself, I don't know these people. I can attack them and why would I care? I don't know them. I don't know. I ain't gonna never see them. But you gotta remember this. That's why some of these people don't show their face. They see your face. So every time I walk down the street, I could see you. And how you know it's the enemy you making that comments that's looking for you in a world like this? Because don't you know? I mean, come on, we know about Selena and other artists. The thing about it is, you can have a fan and you're not doing nothing wrong, and they could want you down. So why would I want to make a bunch of enemies? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like some of these things we doing is like, why? I want extra. They know what you look like, so you can be anywhere. And they said, that's that mofo who they said be woobity woobin on YouTube. And then they'll be showing all they people the video. No, look, I'm telling you, that's the one. Look, that's the one right there. But they're gonna be saying, Danny was on here talking about how she thought in life to give up and not only give up, take out every mofo that ever, and she just that made me better than everybody else. No, that made me better than the old me. That made me better than the bad things that happened to me that made me want to be the worst person ever. And I didn't give a fuck about nobody. And I truly thought it was fuck the world. And it was me against the world. And then all these people who didn't understand it, they was lucky. And why was they so lucky? Because if they was lucky, I'm unlucky. That's how I thought. I thought how if you hurt me, I want to hurt you 3 times worse. And I want to make sure you know it was me. I live by that. Oh, I live by that. Oh. And sometimes I realize people didn't even realize they hurt me in the way they did. So even when I was getting it back, all they knew is I was being way, way, way too hurtful. And so, hold on a second. I'm choking it down. Hello? Hello? Sorry. Tell you the phone don't ring. Just like your kids, you'll be sitting here and just watching TV or something with them or folding some clothes, whatever you're doing, cooking dinner, and the kids are fine. They were just sitting there watching TV, whatever. You'll get on the phone. As soon as you get on the phone, no, stop, give it back. Do you hear me, mom? And you be like, what just happened? You know, they get loud. You're like, what are they doing? And did they bring in the circus with them? Who are those elephants running down the hallway? Oh no, that's the kids. Sorry. Then you keep saying stuff on the phone like, you know what? I done got on this phone and all hell done broke away. Let me get on up out of here. You keep talking. Wait, what happened, girl? What happened, girl? And sometimes you'll be stuck on YouTube. Like, shit. You listening in, listening in. Let her hair go. Or was that just me? Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. The difference was back then I wasn't on YouTube. I wasn't watching YouTube. But my kids know like everything I do is on YouTube. That I'm usually watching YouTube and YouTubers, and they've known that for a few years because they're older. So when you're like, oh no, I'll be on YouTube. I just be on YouTube, and they watch a lot of things on YouTube. They usually watch a lot of music, anime, young stuff, young stuff, young stuff. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, and that someone has it worse. But see, when I used to tell myself that too, sometimes when it got real bad, I'd always think, but I can't feel them. I feel what I'm going through. And I feel like I'm invalid because sometimes we feel like our feelings aren't validated. That people don't seem to understand that I'm really hurt or it was really bad or it was really offensive or it really bothered me. And so we waiting for them. They can't validate that. You know what you feel it. You feel it. If it hurts, you feel it. So what I had to learn to do was to tell myself, almost like when I be telling y'all, like really, like I'm a weeble, I'm a wobble, but I won't fall down. And there are times that I feel like I'm gonna fall. I might hit my knee, and I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up. I might fall up against the wall. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry because sometimes man, it's gonna have breaking points. Because sometimes you're like, I just can't cry. So you don't cry for a long time, but one day it's just something hits, and it's just I can't. Because I have to let these feelings out. It put tension in your neck. It take away from your sleep. It'll change your eating. And I'm like, man, that's just too much power. The thing ain't holding that much power. And like I said, if you go tell me something I went through bad in my life and you think telling somebody is gonna hurt me, it's not because I had to live it. So if you think it's bad, if you think it's so terrible, then you gotta know I fucking lived it. And I hope when you out there telling the shit never happened to you. Because I already know since you think it's something so juicy to tell, you'd fucking break. You remember I told you I weeble and I wobble, but I don't fall down? You would break. You would break under the pressure. I became a diamond under the pressure. You gonna come take that and hold it against me. Bitch, I became a diamond. That's why you mad, and that's why you're looking for something to break me down with. Bitch, go borrow it. You can have it. Oh, I'm gonna tell everybody that Danny ABC. Oh, hold on, Danny wants to tell she ABC. And can I bring A, B, and C with me? See, you don't even have to go get the guest. I'll go get them for you, cause it's my motherfucking life. Oh, don't worry, you ain't got to tell the story from me. It's right here. He'll come tell it himself. See, now you have no power over me. Where your power go? Oh, did your power reverse? Cause you thought you had a checkmate and got checked. Oh, oh. That's what people gotta know. Mm, mm. I wish somebody would have been. Okay. Look. Oh, okay. Oh, you telling? Okay. Tell me when. Tell me when. Tell me when. Because if anything, you're just gonna show me who all is just a follower. Let me see who. Let me see who's connected to that rope. Because other than that, there ain't no power for me. What could you have on my life that would hurt me? That you oh, that's bad to you? Okay, I lived it. Mm. Mm. Okay. Yes. Oh, that's so good, Stephen. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Now, Nino, you've been so quiet. If you get loud when it sounds like somebody is sweeping. Oh, they wanted to be noticeable because they hiding from their pain. Boy, if you brought out the littlest thing, you bring out some small infraction like, yeah, so I heard your husband farted in a grocery store. Because everything is scary because they worry about what people think. When you're worried about what people who don't pay your bills, who won't go to your funeral, who don't care about your your growth, who will never help you evolve. If you care about what they think, and you hear about people that you might not even know what they look like for real, you just know what their name is and what the, you know, avatar they got up. Mm-hmm. But you so worried. But I guarantee they have their own secrets they don't want out there. That's why they think it's a power in telling people secrets. I know there's no real power in telling people secrets. It only shows the lack of power you and self control you have. If I out somebody's sexuality because there's power in people laughing at them and power in people saying I already knew and blah blah blah, what does that say about me? It actually says more of a reason why I see why they was hiding it because this is how people act. I see more why some of these people decide they would rather take their life than come out of a closet and live in a world that is only going to hold me for that. Nothing I do will ever take away from that part of my life. Not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that drug addicts relapse every day. I'm not surprised. And I feel like the internet is a place where some of them should just come to if they just want to relapse. Because trust me, somebody gonna give you a reason. Just get on here and get on it. They'll give you a reason. What's your fear? They'll attack it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Did that essay have you feeling insecure and change your whole life? Hold on, I want to make sure I help it crush your life. Come to the internet. It's where all the fun is. That's why I think I'm gonna make a shirt. But I guarantee YouTube gonna call me to stop it. I'm gonna make a shirt and say, "Hey, do you want to take a chance of feeling like I'd rather take my life because they're trying to destroy it? Get on YouTube. Do you want to get real popular? Go get everybody's information that meet the kids talk about everything. Oh my goodness, it'll go grandiosa. Hey, what race does America hate the most? Say it on YouTube because it's the place to do it. YouTube would be banning the shirt anywhere. They wouldn't let you wear it nowhere. They'd be stopping sales everywhere. Google would be like, is my phone ringing and say Google calling? What? That's Google calling. Man, I didn't get my number, yo. Let me when I get monetized, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if YouTube let me sell shirts that say the stuff people do. Say I'm a YouTuber and I do this. Let me see if they let their name stand behind it with their symbol. Let me see. Let me see if they let me sell it. And then if they let me put YouTubers' names on the back, they whole little thing so people click their link. You want to know who does this? And then on the back it'd be all their links and shit. Will YouTube let me sell that? Because it attached them to the bullshit, even though the bullshit's going on the platform. But I'm selling. Is that my Chinese channel? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Susan, would you drop Johnny's channel? Queen of that's Queen of Sheba. Thought I saw Queen of O'Hare. I was gonna say drop her channel. That's my Queen of Sheba. Hey, Wind Whispers. Y'all know I get to run in my mouth. Johnny's channel is always doing something interesting. He's just taking a ride, and I'm like, oh man, I want to see it. I'm interested. It's like he going on a road trip to me, and he not going far. And then I'm always like, oh, it seems like it's so fast. And like I told you, you know where I'm going straight to Mario Kart. Oh, good. Enjoy those 2 days off. Of you nearly falling off. Oh yeah, Susan. Well, don't drop the channel because he's nearly falling off. But you know I'm gonna be in there in the video, and then I'm gonna still be shocked, even though I know you're okay. Like you didn't just tell me. It's a great thing about YouTube. That's why I tell you all, no matter if I'm talking, because I'm not dissing nobody, even if I'm talking about creators and stuff, it's a family because all over these streets, there are hundreds of thousands of YouTube creators. And everyone's not going to be perfect. There is no perfection. But there's so many, there's nothing that if you do, what people call good or bad, because I guess they measuring from their standards. But there's something for everybody. There's something about everything. Yes, it's beautiful. I feel sorry for the places where they can't even have YouTube. And I know that YouTube has let go of a few, over during some of these wars and things, they've let over some partnerships with places, and so some places don't even have it anymore. So wow, amazing, amazing. But it's so much out here, and it doesn't mean even if everything isn't your cup of tea, that's okay because they got your cup of tea. You know what I mean? I promise you, you could make you a lineup of everything you love and you're looking for on YouTube. You just got to go out there and see it. You got to know it's bigger. It's like when you just think your block, your neighborhood, your community is everything, and you don't go outside. You talk about, oh, I never go over to Chicago because it's just, it's too much. I swear, I think I gonna get the took down as soon as you walk in there. Oh, I never go over there because you got to go out the box. You got to move around. You got to say, what am I looking for? And then start typing that into your search. I'm looking for people who talk about apple trees. I guarantee you somebody on here talk about apple trees. And what you'll learn is in all of them, it's going to be some kind of beef somewhere because it's humans and it's strangers and it's people coming out of comfort zones or what they know. So you never know. There's a lot going on. There's people dealing with stuff. It's people angry. It's people, all kinds, special, blessed, and touched. It's all kinds everywhere. But it's a lot to do on here. And it can be whatever you want it to be. And it can take you to places you didn't expect to go. But you have to learn, like, what's to me? Like, oh, that's too much for me. That's not me. Or that's all me. I love that. Or I was thinking that. Just, you got to know how to watch it. Thank you. Thank you so much for dropping the link. You really do. But yeah, so I mean, you could go anywhere, and no one should have you feeling bad that you made a decision to watch something, good or bad. Because who's to say it's bad? Because they said it's bad to you. Well, they might say it's bad, and I said it was funny. Y'all might have watched the shit show that night and been sitting up thinking, oh my God. I watched the shit show that night, and I rewound that motherfucker 3 times because I thought it was hilarious. I thought, oh my God, did they really just get up here and show their whole ass? Did they do this and have the nerve to show me their ass and they didn't clean it? That means it was a shit show. I'm laughing sometimes. Sometimes I'm putting out predictions like we're going to do tonight for the Masked Singer. So I'm saying, I guarantee it's going to be, boo, you start making, bets. Come on, y'all. I'm going to put out a YouTube lottery. Fuck any of the state lotteries. This is about the YouTube lottery. Boy, we're going to win some millions. We're going to be putting in bets. I bet by December it'll be doop, doop, doop. And then we have walls up. Like, you know how they do the thing for the football and stuff, for the sports? When you have that thing, we'll have it up. People have bets. Bets who gonna make up, who gonna break up. If this dirt gonna come back out 15 more times before the year end. Who's in Revelations? We can do it. I'm with it. All over the tube. Oh, we do. I've learned one thing about any accent, even if it's someone listening to mine. First of all, if I listen to what they're saying and then I hear what they're saying and then I listen to it over in my head, like I play it over, I can just break it down. I'm some of the strongest ones. So as long as they are saying the words, even if they don't pronounce it the way I would, I can kind of understand like a conversation. Now we can't get too deep fast because I'm like, wait, hold on, we gotta slow down because I gotta listen. I have to listen. And that's what a lot of us don't. We don't listen. So as soon as I heard it, I heard your accent. So I couldn't get past hearing your accent. So I'm now you talking to me and I'm asking you shit like where you're from. I'm naming all these places you're not from. So I'm not listening. Then I'm talking about, I really don't even understand what he's saying. It's such a language barrier. It's such a language barrier. The accent was so strong. Just took over the whole conversation. I love accents. Oh, my butt, that's my cord. Welcome to my world. My name is Danny. I'd like to introduce you to the me and Bubba life. Okay. Yeah, I understand everything you're saying when you're talking. I can't say speak for anybody else. I didn't. I'm sorry. I guess I'm just like guys. You know how guys love all these women speak different languages. Oh, it's just so sexy, so beautiful. I love accents and different languages on men. I just think, oh, I don't even know what this. And I don't know. I just love it. I don't know. Mm, I do. I do. I do. And not even in a flirt way. Just I love it. Oh, wait, a new season of Survivor. Survivor is still coming on. Are you serious? What was old boy's name on Survivor that lied about his grandmama dying? That's why I said sometimes you watch what people call bullshit shows, and I mean the drama, the silliness. It's funny, it's whatever. But really, who was it hurt? When New York came on Flavor of Love and she was just eating too much, and people like, oh, she be too much. I'm like, she's entertaining. She ain't hurting nobody, and hey, she's doing something for herself. So she got herself her own couple of shows off of that. She made a name where she's still New York. We still calling her New York. I'm still addressing her right now as New York. You know what I'm saying? So, but who did she hurt? She hurt herself maybe by kissing Flavor Flav on Z. I mean, who did she hurt outside of that? But now she came on here and she was taking down people. Now we know we had the big fake spit scene where Punk, but I don't want to get into that because once again, using racial shit to pump something and motivate. That's probably on the set because I wouldn't let nobody pretend to spit. Like I said, so the only thing New York did that was Buck was for years. Every time she came in contact with Pumpkin, she's trying to get in that ass. Cause I still be getting her ass to this day. To this day, I probably went to her city. I'd have ran out of car at one of them events she was going to. She'd have been at a bar. You know what I mean? Please, I'd have called her because they was all torn. They was all at different clubs. So they was coming to my city, everybody's city. I'd have called that bitch slipping. Shit. She knew not to come on to the shy like that because all us catch. Like I said, because sometimes shit y'all do, like even on this internet, when people see in your face, they're like, wait, that's the one that what? I might be in your city. I might just be, I'm not talking about me doing it. I'm talking about somebody watching you thinking I be in your city. They watching you go live and something. They saying, I know just where that store is. I'm in your city. And you want, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Okay. You're a poison to the world. Every time I hear about one of these things going on, there's somebody so-called stopping the poison. They want to get all the poison out. Then be poison all around. They part of the poison. They be talking about getting the poison out. Mm-mm. I don't want to hurt nobody. I ain't coming to hurt nobody. But I'm Malcolm X, so by any means necessary, I will protect myself and mine. That's anything. I don't have to keep explaining that. I don't got to explain that every day. I live under that code. In my real life, on here, all life, all day. I don't explain that. I don't walk down the street every day talking about, oh, yeah, by any means necessary. We down. No, I'm going to do that. I ain't going to do it on him. I'm still going to live and move how I want to. And I'm going to show you how to treat me by treating you that way. Not because I have to, because I want to, because I choose to. That's all I'm trying to say. And once again, if that make me right, if that made me wrong, I don't want to be right this time. But let them walk. You've been doing so good today. So good that I can't wait to go and get those treats for you. Mm. Sorry, y'all, my eye. And then with my other hand, I don't want to touch it. It's my hand sanitizer. There it is. Excuse me, sorry. I always have to keep hand sanitizer in my bag, in my pouch. Oh, this one up on the dresser. Let's see how long. I'm just gonna have to fill it up in my big bottle. You're walking close and hard. My son walk heavy like that. Because people just walk with heavy feet and they don't always be no big person. And people just walk heavy. Oh, okay. I just didn't want to actually touch my hands and they wasn't anything from touching me. I just thought about it. I'm like, oh, wait, let me stop. Let me stop. But yeah, guys, so like I said, I'm gonna get out of here. I got some errands to run, some things to get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow. But I will be going live again because, like I said, we still getting ready. So whether it's uploads, whether it's lives, these next few days I'm gonna be doing lots of documenting. And I'm actually uh I'm gonna put my nephew's channel, his wedding I go up, I'm gonna put his link up because he's supposed to be streaming his wedding on his link. So I definitely will be dropping that if he's streaming it. If not, I'll drop his Facebook link because he is streaming it. He is a YouTube creator. He does anime, and I've dropped his link before. I think I've shared him. I've shared that we've done a video. My nephew is a great cameraman. Like, he's great. Like, he's gonna make films. He's actually making a film. But other than that, I'm so proud of him because that's who's wedding I will be going to this week, this Saturday. So lots of videos, lots of fun. Part of my life. Me going back to Georgia. I started in there. I started this here channel in Georgia. And isn't it funny, y'all, that I'm coming on my 1 year anniversary and I'm about to come and do a live for y'all right in there. You know what I mean? So what an honor. I'm gonna swing through Orlando. Like I said, I hope look, I hope the airport juking. You know what I mean? 'Cause like I said, I gotta see what that TSA looking like. If it's not bad, I'll leave and come back in. But if I have to go on the other side of TSA anyway, like if the airport is huge, I still might have to go to the other side just to see everything that's in there. But I don't know. So we'll see that when we get there. We'll cross that. And of course, y'all know whether I do an upload. Well, I'll probably do an upload when I'm on the plane. I'll make a video when I'm on the plane. But when I'm in the airport, y'all already know I'm doing a live when I get to the airport while I'm waiting. So y'all already know once I get bam, settle down, boom, doing it. But I'll probably make an upload video on my way to the airport. All the rigmaroles and shigamarolls, maronis, and that's it. But yeah, so lots of videos this weekend. And like I said, we coming on my 1 year. October 7th is the anniversary of me starting this channel and starting to be a content creator. So I'm excited about that. And like I said, my goal is to try to be monetized by then. But if not, that's not my time, and my time will be my time. And that's something I'm not worried about because I already know it's only going to get greater. It's only going because it's a lot of love in this here world. A lot of us hurt, a lot of us, a lot of things. But we've got some things in common that we can come together and make a change. And even if this is the place we do it in, it ain't just me that's doing it, it's all of us together. When you come in this chat, and this chat is giving love and being peaceful and giving respect and not on the BS, it's because each person in the chat is doing that. When people sitting out here, we don't call them bushes, they sitting on thrones, period. And even if they who you call pieces of shit on here, and if that's how some people may feel about them, I'm still putting them on the throne because they ain't coming up in here and being disrespectful. And once again, that's a form of respect, whether you know it or not. That's why I'm going there and disrespect nobody chat because that's a form of respect. It's just respect. You know what I mean? So that's it. That's it. That's it. So I love it. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. Don't forget to keep our Emma Lou lifted till she come back to us. Keep us send so much love to her that she feel it. Send love to each other. Don't forget that. You see each other on these here streets on the road. Send a hello. Only take a second. But thank you for wearing the crown in here. And thank you, my Susan, for being in here and spreading love and being my eyes. Cause you know I miss so much. I see everything on the playback. But during it, I miss it. Oh yes, thank you, G5. I promise you, I'm gonna definitely keep posted with y'all. I got a 5 over layover in Orlando tomorrow. Now they flying me past my destination. You know what I mean? To have me sit up for 5 hours. How dare? How dare they? And I'm the one paying for the ticket. How dare they? But that's okay. I mean, Orlando needed me for a minute, and I needed Orlando. That's all I could think. You know, I've been before. As I told you, I've been to Disneyland and Disney World. I've been to University of California and Florida. I've been to SeaWorld in California. Never been in Florida. I've never been to Busch Gardens. You know what I mean? I've been to Magic Mountain. I've been, but like I said, but I ain't never went to the dog and got loose. So, but I ain't gonna be able to do that in 5 hours. But yeah, Orlando, I'll be back. I'll be back. But y'all know I love a good old nice airport though. That's why I love O'Hare. I love LAX. I gotta do JFK. You know what I mean? Like I love a good airport. Boy, I love man, I ain't gonna lie. I like Bush International. Like I love a good big, you got a Mac store. I love a big mall, good food, you know what I'm saying? In the airport. You go up in there, eat anything, come on, y'all. You get loose. You think the food and the food ain't cheap. That's why I'm like, why the hell y'all think I'm gonna give McDonald's $20? I go sit over here in one of these. I'm going to TGI Friday. I'm going. You know what I mean? I'm stopping at your good shit. What's that called? Gators and swamps. I'm eating there, and I don't even eat gator. Shit. It's like I said, yeah, McDonald's $20 in the airport. That gets my ass. You go buy a pop, they be like $6.75. You be like, what? I'm just get a water, they be like $6.75. Oh my goodness. Y'all won't even let me bring mine in here? Dang. Dang. I like when I'm in the airport. I mean, it's different things I eat. Like anytime I go to the airport, I must have now I do pay $5. I don't know why, but you get the Nutella little on the goes. They ain't gonna let me bring mine in, but they the same on the go I can go get from the store for cheaper, but it'd be $5 in there. And it's the pretzel sticks and the thing at the side of Nutella. I like those. 'Cause I take those on the plane, so I always get those on the same side once I get over. I always get one of those at the little shop because it's one of my snacks. Because even when the plane give out snacks, I only want pretzels. Like that's the only snack you gotta give me: a bottle of water and pretzels, and we good. We good. Move around. That's all I want, and that's it. And so, like I said, I'm gonna do the same things. It's not gonna change. I'm gonna buy pretzels and Nutella. Hey, crazy cat mama. Good morning. So, what time, Johnny? Are you dropping the upload? Well, I'm my notification on, so I'll see the thing. But yeah, 5 hours. I keep thinking about that. That sounds like so much time. 5 hours. But then when I thought, like, okay, let's just say the ATSA was packed for some odd reason, you know what I mean? And I had to spend 30 minutes getting back in. Then let's say it took me to wherever I went because I saw that there's a museum of illusion and it's only 7.5 miles from the airport. And so I'm like, I think I want to go to the Museum of Illusion. So I'm just trying to factor in when I get off the plane, getting out, getting the Uber, going, getting back. And see, then I just don't want to run out of time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't. And I don't want to be on a clock where I'm having fun and I just can't stop looking. So that's why I'm like, well, if the airport is nice, I can get something to eat. I can walk around, see what they have to offer. I can go get a lip gloss from MAC, and I could do that. But at least I'm still in the airport. So even if I have to come off the side and go back to TSA, I'm in the airport. But 5 hours sounds like forever. Oh my goodness, it sounds like a lifetime. Sounds like I'm gonna be in there for a month. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not lazy. That is work. And I know you'll be busy. Oh. Oh yeah, after you had holiday mode or party mode or hangout mode, everything is bagged up. Everything is bagged up. Oh, my son just texted me. Text him back real quick. But yeah, yeah, because once you've been partying, I'm like, okay, I just partied and kicked it or stayed up late. It don't matter. I don't have to been partying. I could have been building something, working on something, just stayed up late some nights, watching something late at night, just staying up, all in this YouTube shit a couple of nights in a row, staying up late. I promise you, I'm at an age now where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need to. How many days is that? 3. I'm gonna need 3 days of recovery. And if I don't, by the next week, I'm like, I need 4. The days are going up. I'm gonna need to recover to balance back my body. But I used to be able to stay up and kick it, party, hang out, move around, do it 2 days straight, no sleep. No sleep, no chasing, just up. Ain't no coke, no shit like that neither. I'm telling y'all, we was out kicking the bobo. You got up in the morning, you was kicking them and sitting up in Garfield Park all day, and then sometimes you might shoot over to Columbus, but we was there all day. And I'm no, we may have been drinking, smoking, laughing, talking shit, shooting craps. People was getting roasted. It was jokes all night for hours. Then you looked up, it was 4 in the morning, and we stopping on Cicero and Roosevelt to get us something to eat. You getting hash browns and shit, and you're laughing. You go back to my buddy crib. We in a spades game. It's 6 in the morning. We in a spades game till like 10 in the morning. Then somebody saying, "Oh shit, we need to go walk and get some weed because we done ran out of the weed." So we done went down to the weed spot to go get some green. Came back, you bumped into some people because now it's 11 in the morning. You hear what I'm saying? And the day just kept going. That's why people like everybody that stay up all night on there. You a goddamn lie. Some people can't sleep. I had insomnia. No matter what I did, I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep. I would pace. I would walk the floor. People tell me take a Benadryl. It'll help you. It made me feel relaxed enough to sit still. But now I'm just sitting here watching Highway Patrol all night. I'm watching Street Smarts because it come on at 2 in the morning. I'm up watching when the talk shows came on late at night, when they re-aired them late at night. I'm rewatching them because I'm up. Then by like 6, 7 a.m., I would just feel sleepy. And some days it's going for days and days, and then you get so tired that your legs start to feel like they went to sleep and you can't move them. I've really had this happen in my life. So when I hear people say the worst days because somebody do something, I think, well, you just gave somebody the thing for all the other people who didn't. That we all do that. And it's a lie. Everybody who stay up all night and on drugs. They not. Because every drug ain't an upper. But everybody who. And then everybody be swearing these people broke, but then all of them cokeheads. Coke ain't cheap. So maybe that's why you broke, because it ain't cheap. Anyway. But yeah. So that's what I'm hoping I don't do, because when I'm excited or nervous because like I don't know. I've never been to the Orlando airport, and I wasn't even putting that in my plan. That's why I'm trying to picture, just see the images of everything because it wasn't in my plan. So I have to tell myself it's a detour, but you'll know about it. It didn't happen suddenly. I didn't look up and I was on a plane. I was like, wait, we flying over Georgia? What's going on? You know what I mean? I know. So I'm just preparing and getting everything done. So I'm gonna get ready to head to the store. Um, Head to the pet store. I don't want to go there because, like I said, I gotta get him a collar. I only want to get him a good collar. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Go to the store, get all that stuff done, so I can come back, just chill. I'm just chillaxing today because I get up and I'm on a long day tomorrow, and I want to make sure my eye is as strong and good as it can be. So I'm definitely gonna steroid it all day today. So I want to make sure that because it'll just be me out there, but I ain't worried. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about shit like that. And that's it. I'm excited. I can't get in the air fast enough. I can't get in the air fast enough. I can't get in the clouds fast enough, y'all. I can't get in the clouds. I got something I need to say to the people I love so much. Cause I gotta let them know I'm okay. You know, and sometimes they like me to get close to them. You know, they love me so much. You think I love them? You think I love them? They love me so much. And that's one of the reasons you've been somebody too. Because not only did you love them, they loved you too. You know, so I definitely like, hey, what's up? And it'll definitely be my first time in the clouds since I lost my two friends a couple of years ago. I was in there in October, but I was so clouded with something else going on in my life. You know what I mean? Because at that time, I was, just getting my son into a place and everything. I was so clouded when I came back to Chicago that I didn't even feel like I was in the air. I never looked out the window. I didn't connect with the clouds. And I'm like, that's not even me. That's not even me. And like I told y'all, I've flown. I was scared of planes for years. Like I told you, I've only been a flyer since 2016. You know what I mean? And I've probably been on about a good 10 flights, 11. And in all my flights, I flew with people one time. We went to LA. I was on a whole different flight because I was flown out, and they had a different flight. But yeah, yeah, I fly alone and I don't mind because I'm never alone. I'm never alone. I'm never alone. And yeah, but I'm so excited about the plane tomorrow, y'all. Y'all just don't know how excited I am to get in the clouds. Y'all just don't know. I'm sorry, everybody texting me because I had sent out earlier good mornings. People at work and stuff. So now a lot of them, my dad's taking a walk. Sorry, but it's like everybody takes back around the same time. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, run to the store so I can get it over. It's still early. It's just about to be 1, and I need to do lunch. So I definitely do a lunch video. Upload. I gotta put a short up on the food I eat. That's why I gotta go on here and get monetized so I can start bring my other channel up because it's all food all day. It's nothing but food about food about food. You give me recipes on IG, I'm making them. You know what I mean? I'm eating them. I'm talking about them. I'm breaking bread and doing videos like mukbangs where we're talking about things and different topics. But it's all food. It's all food. It won't stop me from putting up shorts of food over here and stuff like that. But I do love food, and so it'll be good things. It'll be meals for more than one person. Like I want to make meals of $20, like things to teach on a budget that are good, healthy. I want to try things that are vegan. I want to have things on there vegetarian. I want to have things on there from different cultures and different races. And I'm gonna go to a restaurant. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm going to Japanese restaurants. I'm getting in the like this is what that channel will be about. It literally, and since that's a big part of my life and means so much to me. So even when I'm meeting creators, if we break bread, it'll be on that channel because that channel is all about food and how food is the soul. Soul food is not just cornbread, greens. That's the soul in food. There's a love, there's a connection, there's a build, there's a trust, there's a breaking bread, there's something big in food. So we definitely get all into some foodies. I want to talk to some chefs. I want to get into some foodies. I want to go to cooking classes with a chef and do a cooking thing with them so we can use their equipment and stuff. But it's all food over there. It's all food over there. But I'm telling y'all about it because see, we're about to get monetized on it. And when we do, we're going straight to that. See, the kingdom just builds. It doesn't stay stagnant. It didn't just have a point. It has a power. And so, like I said, we didn't come to take over no YouTube streets. We came to build roads that can go all through it. That can connect us. That can connect us to each other. We will do a food drive in your own city and everything else. The only thing I'm gonna do is post a picture. of whatever you sending and you saying sent. I don't have to say your name, but we will do that, and that'll shine a light everywhere. So that means even if you're in another country, if they have a place where you could donate food, please do, because we're living in a world where more and more need a little bit, and so we are our brother's keeper. We are a village, so we have to be that. You know what I mean? Each one teach one, each one reach one. We win. That's it. They say if I could save a life, I've done something. So, and if I could change a life, I've really done something. So, that's all I'm trying to do. And if each one do their part, we win. Yeah, we all are different light, y'all. Not my light. Y'all are y'all light. You all are your light. Hey, Bubba. Hold on, y'all. You gotta have a bark. I knew it. He almost made it. He almost made it. I told him, be careful last time you blocked Susan's comment. That's what I told him. I said, you blocked Susan. You blocked Susan. It wasn't me. I would never. That's right. That's right, crazy cat mama. And that's why I said, even on the foodie channel, to be more of a balance, so it won't be all this fast food. Because hopefully by then I'm in a place so I'm cooking more. And when I'm cooking more, I don't fry like that. That's not gonna happen all the time. If I fry something, it'd be special. Or if something I wanted something fried. I use the air fryer for a lot of things, but no, I'm not big on the frying. I eat vegetables every day. Like every day. Every morning I'm gonna have spinach or I'm gonna have Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna eat vegetables every day. Every day. So I want to do that. I want to have smoothies. So like I said, I want to have healthy stuff. I want to have good stuff. I want to have comfort food. I want to talk about food. Maybe if we can have better conversations about food, then we can have better. But the problem is that people have bad relations with how they feel about their images, self images, and body imaging and your weight. And then we make it worse. We make the voices louder. Somebody told me once that if you say something bad to somebody, one the bad thing, that it would take, oh man, I don't want to lie. I think they said like 100 good things for them not to hear that bad thing. That's something to think about. That's something to truly think about. So you wonder why so many people still talking about the things somebody did or something said, because if you bring that up, they're in the back of the same feeling. So, like I said, y'all, I'm gonna get on out of here so I can go on and go to the store and get it over with so I can come back. And I'm probably well, I'm definitely going live later because, like I said, I'm anxious today and excited, but excited, anxious. So I know I'm going to go live. That's a part of me. Here's a part of me. Here's a part of me. Last time when I was going to Chicago and I did a video and I had my brother cut my hair and I did all those videos, I was excited because I was going to see my kids. I was excited because I was going back to what I knew exactly. Like, you know what I mean? I was excited for that. And then life showed you that everything doesn't go as planned. And it wasn't anybody's fault. It's just that everything just doesn't go the way you planned it. And then my grandma used to say, if you want to make God laugh, make plans. You know what I mean? But we have to plan. We have to plan and be prepared. So, yeah. But this is different. This one, we've been talking about it up to. We're talking about it the day before. We're going live the day before. We're going live at the airport. We're going live in Orlando. We're going live in Georgia. You know what I mean? So come enjoy my life with me. Pieces. Because even when I bring you into the pieces, I'm still bringing you into my world. Because there's people you standing next to, and they only bringing you into pieces because there's parts they think that either you wouldn't understand or they're afraid to be judged. So everybody's always holding something back. I'm giving you 100% of me because I stopped caring about those type of things, and I started loving me enough to know that every part is the part that made this. This queen comes from the bad shit, the good shit, the, you know what I'm saying, the bogus shit, the shit she didn't ask for, all of it. And I don't wish it again, and I'm not saying I want to live it again, but I'm saying I was built for this, meaning that it was to make me stronger. What didn't kill me made me stronger. And I'm just telling people, if you're still here, we're stronger, and we beat fights we thought we wouldn't be. And we've made it past things we thought we could never make it past. And that don't mean it still don't bother or it still don't hurt or something still not missing. But we're able to, I hate to say deal, because I hate when people say deal, to still stand. We didn't break. We didn't break. So I salute everybody who's fought whatever, whether it was great losses, whether it was pain, hurt, health, and you're still fighting and you're still giving love. I salute you. You are heroes to me, because money can't buy that. Because somebody with money right now could lose their leg and give up and not whatever. Because the money ain't gonna buy their leg back, even if they get a prosthetic, it'll never buy their real one back. And they always, so it's not money. Like, I love people's heart. I do. And even when they show me the dark one, I love to know because I know how to get around it. Like, ooh, get away from Pookie because I'm telling you, they say if they lie, they'll steal. If they steal, they'll kill. Well, let me tell you something. I done lied. I done stole. And shit, I done came this close. So I know that they fall in that suit. And then somebody saying, I ain't never get nobody even know nobody. Lies. The shit that came out your mouth might have got somebody's life took it. You telling me that you ain't never thought about doing it yourself, but you put it out there in the world. Oh, okay. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. My grandma used to say, if you lie, you kill. I'll be like, damn, is that deep? Mm-hmm. Till I was out lying and stealing. And some people I know call homicides. And I said, well, I guess they do all go in order. I guess one ain't too far from another. I guess all sins are created equal. Because one leads you to the other. It's like a domino effect. And if it don't lead you, it may lead the person you're next to. You never know. You never know. Yes. Okay, follow my gut. Okay. You sound like my mom when you just said that. That's what she was saying. And you out there in your bad eye, you better sit your butt. I told y'all. I'm seeing too much sometimes. I am because I'll just think of all this stuff to do. And what if you never get back? And what if this? And you haven't been since you were young. And now you're an adult and you must think. And I'll drive myself crazy. Because I'll be, oh, why didn't I do that? I wish I could have done it. I'm entitled to be like, oh my God, I wish I could have just went to Universal. And like, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take the shuttle to the Disney Park hotels. And then I'm going to just walk up. This is all time consuming. I'm going to look up and my plane going to be in Georgia. And I'm going to be standing in Orlando saying, this was the silliest idea. And then once again, the sun. If that sun is beaming and protruding, I ain't gonna be walking around outside doing jet. That's not gonna happen. Like, period. Like, it's not like, and in a place I'm not from. Cause now I can't even look at my thing and say, wait, Matt, wait a second. I need you to talk to me. He said, go, okay, 200 feet. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Crazy cat. Thank you. So y'all keep me grounded. You do, you do. I told you I'm just gonna get something to eat in the thing. Get a lip gloss from MAC. They gotta have a MAC. They're an international. Look, they're an international. LAX has one. O'Hare has one. ATL has one. They have to have one. Or Sephora. They definitely have one. Yes. Yes, we are. We are. Thank you. And I will. Thank you, thank you. I swear, sometimes when I went to my reunion, they said, "Oh, we thought you was just being Hollywood because you had your shades on." I told them the arm is broken. These are eye shades. Like my friend's grandparents had the same glasses. Like what? They're cool because they the only things that block that sun. Even on the side, even with this broken, with this arm broken on here, that side is so covered up the sun doesn't come from the angle. So when other people tell me they glasses, like I said, I got Gucci glasses. If I put them on, it doesn't matter because the sun still comes back here and it's worse. So when it's hitting my bad eye, it's coming from behind it. So it makes it feel like it's just I've had some troubled days with but I'm here. I'm still standing. Like I said, I'm applying. This is only the beginning of the flying trips. I literally have like 3 other trips I want to do this year. I just have to get in place first. I'm just trying to do that. Hmm. You do. You have to. You have to. Like crazy cat mama said, you have to follow your gut. And sometimes my gut literally tells me, like, I could be on a train. And my gut will tell me, like, you know what, at this stop, get off, just catch the next one. Or, because I know how to, the movements, the bus, everything. So sometimes I'll be like, or just get off the train, jump on the bus. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just feel like that. I'm on the bus sometimes. I just think, oh, I'm going to jump up off of here. I'm gonna get on the train and we'll walk down Whoop Whoop Street and, get on the. I literally have those feelings and I follow my gut. When before, sometimes I'm like, I'm already on the bus. I'm not getting off of shit and then some shit will go down. Whatever it was. You might get to the train later because you didn't get off there and then somebody done jumped, somebody done fell, something done happened. You know what I mean? Somebody been robbed, they done froze it, there was an accident, it's something. You get what I mean? And you thought my whole gut and intuition, yeah, and all of me said, get off. And I didn't. So I follow it now. I'd be like, what you say? Don't? Okay, we won't. We not doing that. We not doing that. I don't care if nobody else. I tell people, hey, you could stay if you want to, or you could this, but I'm just not going. I'm not feeling too good about that. Or as soon as you told me about it, my whole energy shifted. Mm-mm. I follow my gut, and that's why my gut is saying, keep your punk butt in that airport. It is. And then if I go to anything, it better be right outside of it. That's what it's saying. But then it's saying stay in the airport. See how you put your own what ifs on it? It's saying stay in the airport, but if something's 20 feet outside. No, it's not. It's not saying that. It's not. Lies, you tell Daddy. Lies. Only because it's also confirmation. Because like my mother was saying the same thing, and I was just thinking, well, you just heard it twice. It's confirmed. They said 2 or more. So yeah. But yeah, guys, let me get out of here and go on head to the store. Thanks everybody for coming in. Love you guys. Have a good day, and we will check in with each other later. Huh? Bye bye. Nino said, Nino says, man. He said, just in case you didn't know. He said, see you later. He said, I wish he'd hurry up and go to that store and get them treats because I told him I'm getting them 2 good treats today. I'm getting them treats to have while I'm gone, but I'm going to get them a big bone. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm excited. I know he is too, because then it'd be like, bye, Nina. He won't even get up. Bye. See ya. I know. Have a great day. See you guys later. Thank you, Susan.